High rental ratios in your condo or HOA community? Let me ask you something. Are the tenants who lease from unit owners calling in service requests directly to your management company? Are rental unit owners treating your property manager like their personal maintenance department? If so, you're watching your community slowly transform into an apartment complex, and you might not even realize it's happening. Let's talk about something that's silently eroding the foundation of your community. That customer-friendly approach to service requests, the one where everyone can call in maintenance issues, where your management company prides itself on being accessible to everyone. It seems helpful, responsive, modern. But here's the hard truth. It's actually destroying your community, and today I'm going to tell you why. Many management companies pride themselves on taking service requests from anyone, tenants, family members, whoever calls. They'll tell you it's about being responsive and customer focused, but here's the hard truth. When you let non-owners submit service requests, you're not just creating administrative chaos, you're fundamentally transforming your condominium community into an apartment complex, and that's not what you signed up for. Think about what happens when tenants start calling in service requests directly. They don't know your community rules. They don't understand what constitutes a genuine emergency. They can't distinguish between unit owner responsibilities and association responsibilities. They have no idea about scheduled maintenance projects or ongoing work scopes. And why should they? That's not their role. Let me give you some real-world examples that show exactly why this matters. Imagine a tenant flushes something inappropriate down the toilet, causing a backup. Instead of contacting their landlord, they call the management company directly. The association plumber comes out, traces the issue to that unit, and now the owner gets hit with a bill. That owner should have had the opportunity to investigate the issue first or call their own plumber. Maybe it could have been resolved more cheaply. Maybe they have insurance or a warranty that could have covered it. But because their tenant bypassed them, they're now stuck with a bill they had no say in creating. Or consider this. There's a water leak coming through the ceiling from the unit above. Is it a loose tile? A failed caulk joint in the shower? A plumbing issue? If tenants are calling in the service requests directly, you might have two different service providers being dispatched, creating confusion, duplicate work, and unnecessary expenses. The owner upstairs needs to be involved from the start to properly address this issue. Here's another common situation. A tenant loses their pool key fob and calls the management company directly for a replacement. Many communities charge for replacement fobs. That direct charge goes to the owner's account. Shouldn't the owner know about this before the charge appears? Maybe they have a spare fob they could provide. Maybe they want to handle the replacement differently. Or maybe they're having issues with this tenant and don't want to authorize additional fobs at all. By letting tenants bypass owners on these requests, you're essentially giving them the power to spend their landlord's money without permission. Now let's address the elephant in the room. This kind of restrictive communication protocol isn't an easy path. The easy path is to take service requests from anyone who calls. And yes, when you implement proper protocols, you'll face resistance. Landlords who've grown accustomed to directing their tenants straight to the management company will push back. They'll get frustrated when told they need to play an active role in managing their own property. Why? Because many landlords have come to view their unit as a passive investment. They think their only job is to collect rent while the community handles everything else. They've essentially tried to turn the community management company into their personal property manager. This is a dynamic we absolutely cannot allow to continue. But here's what most boards don't realize. A strict owner-only service request policy actually improves your community's operations in several critical ways. 1. Quality of requests improve. When owners must submit requests, they naturally screen and prioritize issues. They understand the community's standards and can often resolve minor issues without involving the association's resources. 2. Faster resolution times. With fewer frivolous requests clogging the system, your management company can focus on legitimate community needs. No more sorting through tenant complaints that should be directed to their landlords. 3. Better resource management. Your management company can focus on serving the community as a whole instead of becoming de facto property managers for individual units. 4. Proper accountability. Owners stay engaged with their properties and their tenants, maintaining the proper relationship chain of command. Yes, it's more work for everyone involved. Yes, people will complain about the change, but remember, a community management company serves the association, not individual landlords. When we blur these lines, we fundamentally alter the nature of the community and create an unsustainable burden on association resources. Keep your protocols clear, keep your standards high, and keep your service request systems restricted to unit owners only. It's not just about maintaining order, it's about protecting owners' rights to manage their own properties and their own expenses. When you bypass owners in the maintenance process, you're not just creating confusion, you're potentially forcing them into unnecessary expenses and taking away their right to handle issues on their terms. That's not what a well-run condominium community does. The path to maintaining a true condominium community isn't always the easiest one, but it's the right one. And sometimes being the best management company means having the courage to say no to being everyone's personal property manager. If you found this perspective valuable, I invite you to connect with us. For our Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for links to our website where you'll find our published works on community management, board excellence, and our unique management philosophy. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.